All right, so we are wrapping up a proper Monday. It is June 8th, 2026. Happy 21st birthday to my brother Joe. Dude's a beast. It's his birthday, so had to show out today with a great work session. We're at it from 4 a.m. to it is now 8:05 p.m. And Mondays, I really do like Mondays because you get a lot done. And since all of the calls are on Monday, you're kind of like forced to get a lot done. So like there will be days where it's a random Wednesday and you just don't have it, and you get your work in and you're kind of sloshing through the work. With Mondays, you have the calls. You really have to be showing up. And today was really, really good energy and kept that pretty much all the way throughout the calls. What I have noticed on Monday is I do start to get pretty fatigued by the end of day call I have with my EA Randall on Mondays, because usually going since about 4, and then the call right before that is our social media school call. So I'm kind of like, I've got generally low battery as it is, and then you just go give everything you've got for this call to have it be a good experience for everybody that's there. And then afterwards, like I'll usually end the calls and just be like, whew. Like it kind of mental click that like the performance part of the day is over, and then we'll get on our end of day and it'll be a little bit lower energy. So that's something that I'm trying to consciously work on, is being able to make good decisions still in that meeting, or maybe we just end up pushing it before the call. That could be a viable solution. Basically, schedule for today was wake up for put together our production manager, his SOP. And we've made a bunch of SOPs in the past, but this is the one that I feel like is a real like proper operating document for a role. Like I'd be comfortable handing this to somebody new on the team, which I literally did hand somebody new on the team today. It's his second week. But I'd feel comfortable handing it to somebody like, yo, this is how you do your job. And that's the first time we've had that properly documented in one of our roles. And I think it's really exciting to see it come to fruition. So that was at the beginning, and then I took all of the notes that I gathered over the past week from Nexus, from the calls that we've been having with team members, calls we've had with clients, problems we've ran into, wins that we've had, all of the notes, learnings, and improvements from the past week, which was a ton since we joined Nexus, and just put them all into one document so I wouldn't have to stress mentally about where all the different things were and potentially missing something. So I put them all in a Notion quick capture. That took me about an hour. And then we put together our template for going to see new clients in 2 different cities. So I actually have 3 really high quality prospects in the pipeline who I think we'll really be able to come in and crush it for. And I'm like really excited to get to know as people, and just overall stoked about the opportunity to potentially work together. And for whatever reason, we got an opportunity to meet all of them in person in 2 separate spots. So one will be in LA on Thursday, and the other will be in Kelowna when I go there to go see Dan Martell. Side note, going to be on the jet set with Dan Martell next week. So we're basically we're taking the jet from Kelowna to Chicago to Salt Lake City to Vancouver. Dan's doing a bunch of events and stuff, and we'll basically be able to hang out. I got him this gift. I think would be pretty cool. So we did a custom bound book. This is the yellow book that he talks about in all of his podcasts and stories, where he was in prison, basically, in a juvenile center, and he found a yellow book about Java and picked it up and learned how to code. So I bought a book that was very similar to that one and then got it custom bound. So I'll give that to him as a gift. I picked that up from the PO box today, which I think is really cool. So that's what it was this morning. Then went for our run. It was just 4 miles easy. After that, came back, took a shower quick, had our Nexus mastermind call on Monday, went over a few different video templates that we can use, why they worked, and it was a pretty good call. After that, had our L10, then did 4 one-on-ones in a row with team members, onboarded a new client, called my banker to finish setting up our bank account in Arizona, then did a hour session with our post-production manager, going over different assignments that he's handling, and then cleared my inbox, took more calls starting at 3, prepped for the school call from 3:40 to 4, gave her school call at 4, jumped on with the EA at 5. That was 45 minutes, fleshing through to-dos, went to the PO box, came back, warmed up the dinner for a minute and a half, and then was reviewing videos until about 7:15, and then just posted my stories on Instagram, cleared my inbox one last time, and now I'm making this video. So it's definitely a complete Monday, all systems going at all times. And yeah, I'm starting to level out on my energy for the day. So basically should be picking up this mess that I've made over here throughout the day, upload this video, stretch, and we got to reach out. We got to do 5 reach outs. I think 2 so far today. So we get 3 more of those, and then we will be calling it. All right. Excited for tomorrow. Got a lot of deep work to get done. Call start at 3, and I'll see you there. Peace.